A young man arrives at a restaurant and asks a staff member, "Where's the manager?" The girl replies, "Why are you asking?" He says, "I'm here for a manager's interview." She tells him, "Oh, the manager has stepped out for some work. Please wait, he'll be back soon." As the man is about to sit, an elderly person sitting nearby calls out, "Can someone please hand me a glass of water?" The young man says, "It's right in front of you." The elderly man replies, "If I could see it, I wouldn't have asked. I cannot see clearly." The young man immediately apologizes and hands him the glass of water. After drinking, the elderly man says, "Thank you." The young man replies, "You're welcome, and I'm sorry. I didn't realize." The elderly man then says, "Can you help me with one more thing? I need to go to the washroom." The young man says, "Of course," and gently holds his hand to guide him. After a while, the elderly man says, "I'm troubling you a lot." The young man replies, "Not at all. Helping you is my responsibility." He then offers, "I can also walk you outside if you like." The elderly man says, "Before that, can you please help me pay my bill? I'll give you the money." He takes out some cash and says, "Please take 500 from this." The young man hesitates and says, "You can do it yourself." But the elderly man replies, "I can't see properly, and sometimes people take advantage of that." The young man takes the money honestly, pays the bill, and returns. He then asks the staff again, "When will the manager arrive?" She replies, "In about 15 minutes." The young man turns back to the elderly man and says, "Come, I'll walk you outside." The elderly man again says, "You've already helped me a lot." But the young man insists kindly and walks him outside. Once outside, the elderly man says, "If you become a manager here, will you take care of everyone?" The young man smiles and says, "Yes, I genuinely like helping people." The elderly man then says, "Then consider your job confirmed." He removes his glasses and reveals, "I am the owner of this restaurant." The young man is shocked and says, "You can see?" The owner smiles and says, "Yes, I can. This was your interview." He continues, "After the owner, the manager is the one who runs everything. If a manager doesn't have a good heart, nothing works well. I was testing you, and I've been looking for someone kind and honest like you. You've passed." The young man, filled with happiness, says, "Thank you, sir. I will never give you a reason to complain." This story teaches us that kindness and honesty are more important than anything else. If you like this unique interview, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.